Yo,
Goeiemorgen.
it's your favorite host and then her. Yeah, I'm Colin and it's her. And welcome to...
No, we're gonna start that again.
That's
no,
why she's the second
start
favorite
here
host.
super shady.
Because she doesn't get her lines
How's
right.
it, guys?
You don't get your lines
Welcome back to another episode. My name is Norika. This
Contract under review.
is Colin, and we are on the
Bench.
bench.
Get my lines right.
The bench.
Yes, sir.
The. How you doing, fam?
I'm alright. Easy.
What's been happening?
Can't complain. I'm vaccinated. I mean, like, you know...
I don't know where this
Yeah.
is from.
Ice in the veins. We're not pissed.
They don't even
For the context of COVID-19, I'm vaccinated. I mean, like, you know, yeah. We got vaccinated this weekend.
They don't vaccinate you here, though, guys. They vaccinate you here, so we
Yeah.
should be doing.
How you feeling after the vax?
Mate.
Is your arm magnetic?
No, do you have, okay,
Yeah.
can we just address this one? I'm very upset. I didn't wake up with superpowers.
Yeah, you know, but the 5G is not bad. I can't lie. I woke up, signal was booming.
Was
You
it?
know what I mean? I'm streaming 4K video.
I
It's legit.
wanted superpowers, didn't get them. Couldn't move my arm
You know,
for like,
because it was getting solid. The metal was forming, you know?
I
The
thought
magnets were there.
because I couldn't move my arm, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, super strength is coming, it's on the way, it's loading. It's not, I'm just vaccinated.
Yeah, you know?
Just vaccinated, guys. Hashtag got Pfizered.
Pfizer.
I'm very excited about it. I keep trying to convince everyone else to get vaxxed.
You'd be surprised by the amount of anti-vaxxers that are out there, you know? So,
Just, removing, you don't need that type of
Yeah,
negativity in your life,
Yeah.
guys. You just need to remove those
Yeah.
type of people out of your life, whether it is your brother, or my brother's vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated.
Or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your husband, or your mother, or your grandfather. Just, you need to cut them out. You don't need that type of negativity.
Is it worth it?
It's
not worth it.
definitely not worth it. But I am happy that I'm vaxxed. Yo, guys, I think when they said our age group come through to get vaxxed,
Oh, you had your tripods ready?
no, man. Dude, I had a very terrible experience. The nurse who vaxxed me wasn't allowing us to be great. Like, she was out just
You're
like,
like, no phones.
I don't have time for
Business.
this
So
injection.
it should be. They vaccinate over 1,000 people a day some places, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out for people doing their jobs, unlike Narika, you know? But yeah, we're vaccinated, we're safe. Hope everybody out there gets
Can move my
vaccinated as
arms.
well.
Can move my
You know?
arms.
So yeah, vibes.
Really? I'm so excited, guys. There's one dose away. In December, we are within.
Yeah,
The stadiums need to open.
basically, I think we got to dip a toe in first before we enter full stadium.
I just want the stadiums to open.
Yeah.
I just want to, be
Or
in
hear
the stadium.
Vuvuzela in real
I
life
just wanna
one.
hear- exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Miss
I want to try blow the vuvuzela and fail. Like, I want to see the loaves of bread and the cardboard coffins
And the hard hats.
and the hard hats.
You
I just
know?
want to see it, the
And the-
macarapas. Exactly. I just
Real
want
life.
to, I want to see Kaiser Chief tears in real
Yeah.
life. But before we get on to the football, something I think we need to highlight. Yes, we speak about SA football, but we are sports connoisseurs.
We are sports connoisseurs.
Under 20 World Athletics Championships. Guys, we should have sent these kids,
These kids, instead
these
of the old
under
people.
2000s to the Olympics.
Yeah, your people aren't doing the business. So, I feel like us, my generation.
I'm in 2000s.
Okay, no. I feel like, no insults to the people who were 2000s out there, but yeah, that's...
We should have sent them to Tokyo.
We should have sent it to Tokyo. They came back. The boys came back with a world.
An under
Record.
20 world record
Yeah.
for the 4x100 relay.
Yeah, shout out to the kids.
My goodness, 38.51 seconds.
Was that the time?
That was their time.
What was
It
the
a world
original
record
record?
time? I don't know. It doesn't matter because the
Doesn't
new
matter.
record is
It's ours
held
now.
by South African
Yes,
under
sir.
20 team.
Yes, shout out to the boys.
With some other, we've also been winning other medals. I think there was a young lady, South African lady, who got the shot put final gold.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, these kids.
Yeah, I know. There was a guy who made it into the later stages of the wrestling. See you in WWE soon, So yeah, shout out to the people out there, They're doing us proud. No sports.
Guys, I was really down after the Olympics, but We up.
The kids are.
The kids
Kids
are.
are up. The youth. The youth.
What is that Michael Jackson song? The kids are the future.
Children of the future.
Children are the future.
Yeah.
I can't remember the song, but the children are the future. We have hope. I know this is something that we mentioned in the last episode, but I was speaking to some people this past weekend. Bloom, 52 years.
Don't
gone.
make me cry.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird when you watch the games now and then it's still the same players, you know, same coach. Okay, I think he's still there, and then it's just not the same badge and the fans. It's not the same, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird, but I mean, new beginnings, greener pastures.
Rumors that Bloom are going to buy themselves back into the PSL, and then apparently those rumors connect PSL rights with Maritzburg United.
Ooh.
But the guys in Maritzburg are like, not today, sir. This
they
ain't happening.
people have been trying to buy Maritzburg United for like the past 20 years, you
Yeah.
know, and these guys are just like, nah, it's fine. Even if we're running at a deficit, we're here for football, and that's what we like to see. So yeah,
So
I wouldn't like
it's-
that to happen.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of sad about Bloom. I know we mentioned it last week, but I feel like it's such a big thing that's happening in South African football that we need to, you know, bring it up again.
Yeah.
52 years. Apparently the fans held a meeting at the stadium. It was packed.
But they weren't having it.
Yeah, they were like, we need a plan, we need a plan, we need a plan. Like the presidents of the fan
They
association.
gotta come back somehow.
That's where the
Yeah.
rumor started that there's a businessman from Bloom that said we're going to buy our way back into the PSL. Bloom is not over.
Yeah, you
Bloom
know.
Celtic's not over. That's where the rumor, you know. Fans went to the stadium, and I was like, it's the people taking the power back. We got the power. Don't forget that, guys. But the football, now that Bloom's out of it, I guess
Football carries on.
football does carry on.
Yes, sir.
PSL kicked off. Sekhukhune versus Chippa United. New Boys on the Block versus Gavin Hunt.
Gavin Hunt, new thoughts.
New thoughts?
New thoughts. Wile Katsande. Nice to see the boy out there, you know, playing ball, regular football. He didn't look too shabby. Gavin Hunt, on the other hand, 3 points. You know? Not something you saw
Winning thoughts.
not something you saw every day.
In his previous job.
Previous job.
You
know, that he got done dirty there, but I mean, you know, clean slate.
Winning,
you know?
winning thoughts.
Yeah, so I think after watching that game, I think Chippa United might be a team to kind of keep your eye out for the season.
Definitely. Then there was the KZN Derby, Golden Arrows versus Maritzburg. Golden Arrows came through with a W.
Yeah. Not
W.
surprising though.
2-1 against Maritzburg. Solid win from Arrows.
Solid win, carrying on from last season. You know, I mean, they did lose a couple key players to bigger teams, but you know,
I think Arrows
3
have
points.
a really good foundation. Like the
They do.
what is the thing for the club? Like the
youth setup.
no, like the essence of the club,
The
like
ethos.
the ethos of the
Yeah.
club. Like everyone who plays for Golden Arrows or comes up through the ranks at Golden Arrows buys
for the
in.
badge.
Yeah, they buy into.
Yeah.
They buy
I feel
into
you.
the club and that feeling of the club, which is really good. So, unfortunate for Maritzburg that they lost. Maybe if they are bought by Bloom and then Bloom
Nah,
come back.
nobody would want to see that.
No?
Nobody
Okay,
would want to
we're
see
gonna
that.
keep
We
that.
still I mean,
KZN.
they gave us Kutumela,
Exactly.
Judas,
Exactly.
Shongwane, Klaas. I mean, there's a lot of classy players throughout the league that do come through the Maritzburg ranks, you know, and I feel like they low-key affiliated with, you know, some famous schools in the country. So it's nice to see them, you know, they're one of the teams that do focus on youth development. So I wouldn't like to see them really get bought, you know.
Yeah.
But I would like to see them get 3 points because, you know, my man Ernst Dope is there. I'm a big Ernst fan. So yeah, shout out.
Big Ernst fan. Cape Town City versus Supersport. Game ended in a goalless draw. I think I expected goals, but then again, I remembered last season, Cape Town City was out here.
Both teams.
And Supersport,
Both
actually.
teams in
Both
general,
teams.
yeah.
Both teams are out here, you know, judging a book by its cover, telling me they were a 10, didn't have personality.
Didn't have personality
It was
at all.
just-
Bland.
It was just, you know,
Goes to Starbucks on a date. What is espresso? Americano. You know? Some cream on the top. Bland, basic stuff. you know?
Too basic, too
Yeah.
basic. So there's not much to speak about Cape Town City and Supersport. It is a draw. It is 1 point. It's not an L. Maybe your first game out of the blocks a bit rusty.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an L. You know, as we said,
And-
point gained.
I think Supersport will do better though.
Then Cape Town City. Yeah.
I think Supersport. Bradley.
I feel like Cape Town City have a new coach, and under a new coach, that new coach feeling. They got Eric Tinkler. I mean, we saw what he did at Maritzburg last season.
Yeah.
So yes, he got fired, but the point is that the type of football they played, he seems like a very expansive coach. Suitswood, on the other hand, did have the top goal scorer in the league from last season, injury prone though, so I think time will tell.
Time will tell. Still early days, guys.
Yep.
Still early days in the PSL. Baraka FC and New Boys Marumo Gallants.
New Boys.
New Boys Marumo Gallants. Well, Marumo Gallants caught a 2-0 L against Baraka FC.
Yeah, I mean, that's a league debut.
Debut loss.
Could have been better. Could have been worse. Could have been more than 2. But I mean, shout out Baraka FC. I mean, last season we spoke about them, playing attractive football, exciting football. Now they're turning into wins, so hopefully they can kick on. Especially after losing key players from last season.
But they still managed to hold on to the youngster Evidence Makgopa.
Evidence. Yeah.
That guy last season was doing bits on the field, goes to the Olympics, albeit the Olympic team didn't do too well.
But they played well.
They
probably scored the goal of the tournament.
Exactly. And
yeah.
I think Evidence Makgopa has a
future.
He is in his future.
Yeah, he is. Like 21.
He's living his future.
21.
He's living his dream.
Living the dream.
I think Baraka FC is a nice club to help hone in his talent and his skills.
Yeah.
Good foundation.
Starting every week.
For bigger things.
Scoring goals. That's
scoring
that's
and
the most
starting
important
every
thing.
week.
I'd give him maybe one more season before he's picked up by like a Sundowns or Pirates or a Chiefs. We see his real potential.
Yeah.
Reach his ceiling and stuff. So it is nice to see.
I think it's nice when younger players stay at the smaller clubs.
Yeah. I mean, it does.
It gives
ambitions and stuff.
I know that ambition gets to you and you want to achieve bigger things, but sometimes it's nice to just take a step back, breathe.
But then you want to win trophies.
Yeah, but he's still young.
You don't want to be old and 50, talking about what could have.
No, he's not. He's still young.
Walk past what,
I think
could have been a trophy cabinet.
Evidence Makgopa is definitely going to win trophies.
A trophy.
Okay, he seems like a player who will win trophies, right? But I think that it's nice, especially he's still 21, right?
21.
To still develop you as a footballer. So that the next time when you get picked up by that bigger club, you are the main man. He's not out here fighting to start. He went from starting at a smaller club to starting at the bigger club.
I mean, when you think about it, there isn't really a lot of South African number 9s. And I think if you had to talk about football, he'd be a proper number 9. Tall, lanky, in the box.
Yeah.
That's the type of player he is. And right now, off the top of my head, I can't think of a lot of elite number 9s in the league.
My guy's the truth, guys.
He might be the truth.
He is the truth. Evidence Makgopa, the truth.
If he hits double digits this season, you never know. He might make an appearance on the bench.
Put those Twitter candles out there. Put those Twitter candles, hit double digits. Probably one of the games, or the game of the weekend, was that Pirates Stellenbosch game. Ended 2-2.
Insane goals. If that was
4 goals.
Yeah.
Do you know what? All of you, man, that were out there telling us that there's no goals in the PSL, it's dry, it's goalless draws, 1-0 scrappy wins.
Fake news, basically. That's what we say.
4 goals.
Crazy. I mean, if you watch the game, it was some crazy goal. I mean, Dion Hotter scored a goal from basically outside the stadium, and then Judah scored a number 9 poacher's header. But, yeah, I mean, it's a draw for both teams. Again, Stellenbosch starting off the season a while, like last season, and then they ended off bad, so maybe there's going to be a difference. Pirates, on the other hand, defensive problems again, guys. What's happening?
Pirates didn't have a manager.
Yeah, I mean, but you still got Coach Mandla over there, who's a manager. I mean, he has coached the first team, and he did well last season. Yes, probably, they're grieving, Zimbaha has now left, it's just...
I think
kind of emotional, but I mean, still defensive problems. No excuses, fam.
I've been saying it though, guys. When do we get to make that call and be overrated?
Yeah, I mean, he was to cost for both goals anyway.
He got dropped from the...
And not in the Bafana squad.
Yeah, a lot of people got dropped from the Bafana squad though, to be fair.
It is a kind of weird squad if you did look at it, but I mean, if you want to look at Hlaswayo, he is the captain. So how often do you drop your captain? You know what I mean? If you're trying to send a message,
Rebranding.
that's when you rebrand.
Rebranding,
Yeah.
guys. We're allowed to rebrand. I said that before when we started season 2 of The Bench. I'm saying it again. I'm allowed to rebrand. Bafana is allowed to rebrand. I need Bafana to rebrand because
Currently,
guys,
what we have now is not doing the things.
it's definitely not doing the things. But yeah, Pirates were shaky last season in the defensive line. It costed them a lot. It cost them 3 points when they should have been collecting 3 points. They could have potentially put in more of a battle against AmaZulu and Sundowns last season. And is that going to be their downfall this season?
Hopefully not. I mean, we do like to see, again, we always repeat ourselves. We do like to see South Africa's best teams, you know, be competing for titles. And when our best teams are good, I think the league as a whole is good, you know. So hopefully Pirates actually, you know, get over these stumps instead of stumbling over them.
100%. Do you want to speak about Chiefs and TS Galaxy?
Nah, it's fine. We can move on to the next game.
Goalless draw.
Yeah. Not much. Bernard Parker's still playing. I don't know why. Man's on like a 60-game goal drought. You know, thank you for everything you've done in the past, but respectfully, yeah, bro. If
My man's been a Chiefs supporter for minutes, and he's like, yeah, no, these players need to leave.
Yeah,
is this your top tier footballing knowledge, Colin?
It's there, fam. I mean, everybody, even on the Twitter streets, we are just saying that there's certain players in the Chiefs shirt that shouldn't be playing, you know, anymore. And he's wearing the captain's armband out there also, which is kind of just bad decisions all around. You know what I mean? And we can't score goals, guys. You know, it's just me venting over here right now, and I'm saying a lot of bad things, and I don't like to say a lot of bad things about the things I love in life. You know what I'm saying?
You love Kaiser Chiefs. You're throwing out big, heavy hitting words here.
I like to breathe positivity.
Okay.
You know, not this negativity.
It's not an L.
You're just coming at me with some negativity.
It's not an L. It was a draw. It was 1 point.
Yeah, it's 1 point gained. You know,
first game of the season.
Not an L from last season.
With Baxter, things to build on.
You know, so forward.
We go forward. We move forward. And I think one of the most interesting games to happen this weekend was the Swallows versus Royal AM. We have covered it before. We've spoken about the circumstances in which Royal Andile Mpisani, sorry, Royal.
It is. Shout out. No, respect, but yeah, weird. But
imagine wanting to become a pro footballer and then there's a whole club. You're just like, you wake up one day, you're like, yo, parents, I want to become a pro footballer.
You know what I mean?
And then they're like, here's a club.
Buy your own club. I mean,
be a chairperson.
If you watch the interview as a kid and stuff, I mean, it's great. It's great to see somebody achieve their dreams, you know.
But
probably grew up wanting to be a professional footballer, owning a club and stuff. I mean, we love to see in South Africa, you know, young people doing things, you know, families doing things. Hopefully they're around for a long time. But
to retain the number 10 jersey.
You know what I mean? Buying statuses and stuff. It's a bit of a sticky one. You know what I mean? But like,
Colin
they're here now. They're here.
Yeah, you said that it will be nice to see them last a while.
Yeah, instead of just like, oh, I bought the club and then now it's dissolved and somebody can buy it for me. You know what I mean?
Will they stay up this PSL season? They lost their first game out against Swallows 1-0. The game looked like it was going towards another goalless draw for the books for the weekend. But Swallows managed to score in the 93rd.
Crazy. I mean, Swallows again keeping up their trend from last season about, you know, scoring in the dying minutes of games. And
don't sleep on Swallows, guys.
Or winning games. And, you know, hopefully they're not going to break their own draw record from last season and actually start winning games, you know. So it's a tough team, you know, going into the season.
Definitely do not sleep on Swallows. There's a lot of exciting games. I think there's a lot of things that happen in football. But we go into the new week. Football games, PSL games, midweek fixtures to look forward to. Chiefs Baraka, you know Colin's going to...
What?
Evidence Makgopa is coming for you guys.
Nah, I think we didn't really... I feel like, if I can remember correctly, we did lose to them last season with that weird goals and keeper and everything like that, you know what I mean? But I mean, they have me behind them now, you know? And I come and support the team. It's just, you know, the whole vibe of the fan base just changes, you know? But I come top tier knowledge and the positivity, you know? So Chiefs, 3 points, Wednesday night, banquet.
Another game to look forward to is Supersport versus Golden Arrows. I think this is going to be a test for Supersport.
Yeah,
more
because
so
I mean
than
they
Arrows.
are. If you had to weigh up the two of them,
They're
they are the
hitters.
team that's expectations do weigh more on
100%.
their shoulders compared to Arrows.
100%.
Yeah.
Royal AM against Cape Town City. That's a good test for Royal AM.
Yeah, I mean it's Cape Town City, a team that likes to play attractive, expansive football, and then you got Royal AM, who I don't know, they slowly but surely winning me over. I can't lie.
One game in, they're winning you over.
No, it's not, they're not winning me over with the type of football they play. They're winning me over with the
The vibes.
vibes, fam.
It's not
you know?
football. We just here for vibes, guys.
I back the how can I say it?
Use your words.
The thought process behind
Okay.
buying a club and achieving your dreams. You know what I mean? But
Vision board.
you know what I mean? I back them, but I don't back them.
You cut out
know what I
those.
mean?
You cut out those Laduma
Yeah.
magazine pictures, stuck it on your wall. You were like, when I grow up, this is what I'm going to.
You know
Guys,
what I mean?
vision boards work. You need to visualize your goals and your dreams.
But they did buy my club, you know, so
X Club.
oh.
Where are your allegiances? X Club.
Yeah, but I give love to all my exes, so it's fine.
Okay, and then I think the game that I think will be the most exciting midweek fixture is AmaZulu versus Swallows. Test for Coach Benny. Swallows is always a test. I don't think Swallows will ever be a club where you can just be like, easy 3 points.
Yeah, I mean, AmaZulu also coming off the back of that L against Sundowns. You know what I mean? That was a hectic matchup too, and for them to going into a midweek fixture and collect back-to-back L's, that would be a stark contrast to what they achieved last season.
But they won't. Coach Benny won't let us down, guys.
Yeah, sure. You know what somebody told me?
What?
They said the Swallows. I mean, they said the AmaZulu team is too short. They said the AmaZulu team is too short to win games. I don't know how you feel about that. Knowing your views on height. Yeah.
I feel like
Kids
you're gonna quote me from season 1. If you're
Yeah.
under 6 foot, you're gonna
That's what, hey, everybody who watched last season knows what Narika said about height and winning football matches. Somebody told me, an AmaZulu fan themselves told me that team, Coach Benny did not buy enough height in the team for them to win games.
But we're here, guys. We are here.
You hear?
We're here.
After
We're here.
an L.
The height is not even an issue, okay? I told you, rebranded. I've rebranded. It's a new season.
Now we don't care about height.
New me. Coach Benny, guys, is the truth, and he will do the things that need to be done to make the things happen for AmaZulu.
It's a farce.
It is not a farce.
Honeymoon period's over.
It is not over. I see people keep saying that about Coach Benny, and I'm just like, that man is a legend. That man.
He is. Nobody's taking that away from him. But now coaching is a different story.
Same thing. It just, legendary is in him. He exudes it into his environment.
My professional opinion
Doesn't count.
is that they did not do enough in the transfer market to achieve what they did from last season. So it's going to be a tough one for them. And I do predict it now. So put that on your bedway slip.
No, do not listen to Colin and his lies. Okay, but then something that I really love is cup competition on the weekend. The MTN8 semi-finals first leg. So the semi-finals are going to be a two-legged semi-final, which is always exciting. Arrows versus Sundowns, Cape Town City versus Swallows. Kinda don't see Arrows.
Oh, but what happened to supporting all the KZN
No,
teams?
listen, I wasn't done. I paused to get my thoughts together. Okay? Listen, I kind of don't see Arrows getting past Sundowns, because Sundowns are just Rock Nation.
What
elite.
does that change from what I said?
Wait, I'm not done. Let me finish, Colin. But I feel like there needs to be some sort of upset.
Yeah, it is always upsetting in cup competitions.
I think Arrows, if they just, keep their
Focus,
heads down, focus
get there, do your job on the day.
on the job.
Yeah.
It's a home leg, make sure that they
All you have to do is not concede.
hold the fort at home.
Park
and
the
then-
bus.
And then go to Sundowns and
But against Peter Shalile.
Timber.
Really?
Timber.
And Timber's on it. You know what? Why I say Peter Shalile? Because he's the only person I think I see in the PSL that's like, if the ball is at his feet, anywhere near the box,
The spidey senses go off.
it's going in the net.
Goals.
You just scream out
Goals.
net as
Goals,
soon as it
goals.
leaves his foot, fam. It's
100%.
just, I don't know what it is about the guy, but it's just it's crazy. It's crazy.
He has gold spidey senses.
He's in the prime of his life. So yeah.
I love watching Sundowns play.
Most
They
def.
play such exciting and attractive football, something that South African football
Needs.
needs.
We need it.
We really do need it. But my money's on Arrows. KZN. For life. I don't know how to throw up KZN gang signs, whatever that is. Cape Town City Swallows, my money's on Swallows. I don't know what you're doing.
In.
Okay, cool. Cape Town City Swallows?
Cape Town City.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Gotta back them. I don't
Why?
know. Something about it. Maybe it's the wavy kids. I don't know.
Oh, they kittens. That kid is too nice.
Probably
eh?
they're probably on top of the log for kids. You
Oh,
know,
if
you're not gonna win the league, but you're gonna win that.
Cape Town City is on
Kids.
top of the log for vibes.
Yeah, vibes.
Like football, okay, but the vibes of
The
Cape Town
vibes
City,
are
they
elite. The vibes are
elite vibes at
Yeah.
Cape Town City. Guys, drop a comment. Let us know what you think is going to happen in the MTN8 semi-finals. Is your money on Sundowns and Peter Shalilia or
Sundowns.
Arrows? Cape Town City with all the vibes, or Swallows, who always manage to pull through with a
Upset.
W. Again, Kaizer Chiefs fans, come through to the comments and please let
Vent.
Carlin know that
Vent.
he's not a real Kaizer Chiefs
Come through
fan,
and vent
guys.
with me.
This man
Guys.
says is out here claiming that
Let's
he
start a
loves
WhatsApp
Kaizer
group.
Chiefs.
Let's start a WhatsApp group, you know. Let's meet up and go for therapy sessions together because it seems like it's going to be a tough season.
It is definitely going to be a tough season. And let us know what you think about Andile Mpasane claiming the number 10, Royal AM being in the PSL.
It's a dub.
Are they going to stay up? Guys, South African football is just about the vibes. A little bit about the football, but we all hear about the vibes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As I said, you know the vibes. It's all love. Until next time.
All the vibes.